Today we're playing another new course. It's Leasowe Golf Club in the Wirral, England. It's a par 71 links course next to Wallasey and Royal Liverpool. I've been really looking forward to playing this one. It's known as the Hidden Gem on the Wirral by the late Peter Ellis. The opening hole is a short par 4 and we're going with a 6-iron off the tee. The aim of the round is 15 over or better. My handicap's 15.1. It's coming down after some recent good play. We've found the fairway to the left off the tee. Didn't want to bring any bunkers into play there and have just a sand wedge into the green. I was kind of blocked out here even though it was on the fairway. The wind stalled the ball and missed the green short right, but it's totally fine. Another birdie putt from 55 foot away. This is Leasowe Castle here from the 16th century.
Yeah, not too bad. Got a putt for par.
We just missed long slightly with a 5-footer for par. It just misses to the left with a 3-footer knee knocker coming back. And we caught a bogey on the opening hole, which is not too bad, all things considered. Strolling to the next tee box here. That's Leasowe Castle Hotel on the left. Hole 2 is another short par 4, going with a 22-degree hybrid here. And we sling one out to the right and it comes back and we end up in the first cut to the right with a 9-iron into the green. And unfortunately there was a noise in my backswing. It distracted me. I ended up hitting it really heavy, came up short and went in this lateral water hazard just before the green. Yeah, some of these greens are well protected. So an 18-yard chip to the hole here. It lipped out, it had a look,
Nearly dropped it.
and we have a 5-footer now downhill for bogey. And it just slides by. We got a disappointing double bogey on the second hole.
Not a good start today.
Hole 3 is the first of the par 3s. Quite a nice hole this one. Playing in to win, clubbing up with a 7-iron.
It's too sunny, I couldn't see where it went. It's either really good or it might be in the bunker.
And it's good news when we got up to the green. First green in regulation of the day, and it's an uphill 22-footer for birdie. Just misses close. Good pace on that one, and the first par of the day goes on the scorecard.
3 over after 3. It's pretty standard for me, that. Looking to play around 15 over today, or 15 over or better. It's going to be tough. In this wind it's going to be pretty tough to play 15 over or better, but I'll still try and hit some decent shots and enjoy the game. Keep the ball in play hopefully.
Hole 4 is a long par 4, striking next one. 3-shotter for me this one, and we're in play off the tee in the right hand rough. Just a 9-wood up the fairway here, hitting, there's like a bank protecting the green, you can't see it, there's another bank, there's like 2 banks. It's a tricky hole this one, you can see why it's struggling next one. Just going with a pitching wedge, a low one, due to the wind, and it ran out to the back, and we have a 30-footer now for par. Good pace, but just got the line totally wrong, and it's a 5-footer for bogey. And this one just slides by. Look a bit exasperated there. We got a double bogey on the 4th hole.
I missed 3 5-footers all left.
Nice views of Liverpool Bay here from this part of the course. Heading to the next tee box. Hole 5 is a short par 4. It's one of those holes where you can line up with the clubhouse. And I was clubbing down with a 6-iron here. It was massively downwind from an elevated tee, and we're in play in the right hand rough slightly. Clubbing down here with a 54-degree sand wedge. This was hit towards the centre of the green and it just went to the right.
It's got in the right bunker. The wind just hit that so hard. This is like a 20-yard bunker shot. I think this is the most difficult bunker I've ever been in my life. Wish me luck.
And I'll just let this play out, I think.
Got in my footprint now. I think it's back where I started.
Some links golf courses are known for having really tough bunkers, and this was probably one of the toughest I've ever been in my life. And after 3 tries of hitting to the pin, I finally had an epiphany that I should just go out sideways instead.
I know, 4 to get out of the bunker. I think that might be a record for me.
This greenside pitch here is 25 yards from the pin. I actually had a group waiting on me behind, and also this is near the clubhouse as well for extra pressure. Mikado quadruple bogey, snowman, disaster, double par, whatever you want to call it, card wrecker.
This is a 1 putt. Got to look at the positives.
Hole 6 is the longest of the par 5s here at Leasowe Golf Club. I think my head was scrambled. I just sliced one wildly to the right, but with it being downwind, it was fine. It just ended up on the adjacent fairway.
Bit of crazy golf here. I'm on the wrong fairway. Just got to hit 8 iron back to the right fairway.
Just a smooth short iron here. No heroics. Just want to keep the ball more under control.
Yep, should be okay.
And we have around 200-yard approach shot into the green. And this was downwind a lot. I was trying to hit the 26-degree hybrid and run it onto the green. I have played quite a lot of links golf in the past.
Came out low, it went right on line. I think it's on the green.
And strolling up to the green, we get that feeling where the closer you get, the closer the ball looks, and it's just amazing.
This is 3-footer uphill for birdie. Golf is just a crazy game, isn't it?
And golf's a funny old game. We tap in for the easy birdie on the 6th hole. Happy days. Hole 7's a tough par 4, sharp dog leg to the left this one. And I got the alignment wrong and hit a straight shot out to the right, lengthening the hole by a long way.
Golf is just a complete crazy game, isn't it? I mean, the hole before, went in the bunker, wasn't really my fault, it was the wind that did it. 4 to get out of the bunker, then up and down from the side of the green for a snowman. Then I sliced one right into the next fairway, and then somehow got the green in regulation by rolling it onto the green and got a tap-in birdie. Snowman then a tap-in birdie, that doesn't really happen very often, I don't think.
Just hitting that same club, the 26-degree hybrid here. We missed the green short right by a long way, didn't get the flyer or the roll that we wanted, and this green is defended so much by a lot of bunkers, including a huge one. We pitch one on, it goes okay, leaving us with an uphill putt, 8-footer for par. It's quite a slopey putt, that one. We missed it on the low side. We caught a bogey with no drama on the 7th hole. Hole 8's a short par 4. Quite tight this one. I saw the group in front having a nightmare on this hole. And we're miles down there with a bit of rollout. The 22-degree hybrid went well and we're in the mayor's office.
GPS is 55, this says 56. That's how I do the measurements for the approaches now.
Just a feel shot here with a 54-degree sand wedge. And the distance was okay, but it just dropped and stopped completely. But we still have a birdie putt. It's a 30-footer uphill. And this is hammered past the hole. Because it was uphill, I was a bit more aggressive with it. And now we have a tricky one coming back, an 8-footer downhill for par. And thumbs up, the putt drops, really happy with that one. Green in regulation par, solid golf with a fairway too. Back into the wind here. The 9th is a really tricky par 4. It's a kind of dogleg off the tee. The fairway is kind of... I was just checking the GPS there, seeing what's going on, and end up in the right hand rough. And Miles back here, no chance of getting on the green. Hit a 22-degree hybrid, just popped up, didn't go that well. Clubbing up here with the 8-iron as it's into wind. We miss it slightly to the left. There's me repairing a couple of pitch marks. I always try to leave a green in a slightly better condition than when I arrive at it. We still have a putt for par, a 35-footer from the fringe. It was on a reasonable line, that one, thumbs up. And we hold the 3-footer for a bogey with no drama on that tough par 4. So the front 9 score was 46, 10 over, so a real mixed bag. That's what can happen sometimes with links golf, especially if it's windy. The putting and the green and regulation stats were okay, but 3 double bogey or worse scores is terrible, and that's what did the damage. So let's see what happens on the back 9 at Leasowe Golf Club. The back 9 starts with a really long par 4, nearly 470 yards, so it's playing slightly shorter on the GPS yardage on this day. After splitting the fairway, we top the 22-degree hybrid for the second shot.
Absolutely fine.
And this 8-iron was a miss hit as well.
That's not good, it's gone right.
But we ended up in quite a good position, just 10 yards away from the pin. A delicate greenside chip leaves us with 6-footer to save bogey. And the putt races by. Didn't have the speed on that one there. And yeah, the 3.5-footer coming back misses 2, lips out slowly, and it's a 3-putt triple bogey. A disastrous start to the back 9, and now we're in damage limitation mode. Hole 11's a straightforward par 4, short one this one, and we hit a really good 22-degree hybrid shot down the middle.
Yeah, that's perfect at the middle, it's gone nowhere probably.
Yeah, it's right into the teeth of the wind here. It's like a 2 or 3 club wind. This approach, clubbing up with a 6-iron. Misses the green to the right, and happy to be over the lateral water hazard and not be in the bunkers. They are quite well defended, some of these greens. This is a 14-yard chip to the pin. Goes okay. We have a chance to save par with a 5-footer. And the putt drops. Happy with that one, and make a nice up and down for par. Hole 12's a par 3. Struggling next 18, easiest hole on the course. This was playing downwind, so I clubbed down with the 8-iron. And it went terrible. We ended up in the greenside bunker at the front.
I don't know how, I think the wind's knocked the ball down there. I'm in the bunker. This is a 25-yard bunker shot. I'm right up against the face again. I'm just going to come out sideways because, yeah, last time was just a disaster.
I decided to take the path of least resistance on this one, and it worked out okay.
I'm getting better, out in one.
Happy to have the chance to save par out of the bunker. This is a 40-footer big swinger, this one. I was a little bit tentative with it. And it's a 6-footer now for bogey. And the putt drops. We got a hard in bogey there and move on.
Wow, over the moon with a bogey there. It's like Houdini getting out of that bunker.
Hole 13's a short par 4, slight dogleg to the right. I decided to change things up, went with a 9-wood off the tee, and we end up in play down the right. Hitting the pitching wedge for the approach, happy to have that club in hand.
Yep. Made it over the bunkers.
And the good news is we've got the green in regulation. The bad news is we're right at the back of the green and it's a 60-foot putt now for birdie. Reasonable pace there.
This is 5 foot. It's a day of the 5 foot putts. Yeah, the last one was 60 foot.
And thumbs up, we hold the 5-footer for a nice par, green in regulation par, solid golf. And there's the Peter Alice sign. Hole 14 is a straightforward par 4, decided to change it up and hit driver. And hit a really nice one.
It went so high, it didn't roll out that much. It was fine.
After a great tee shot, going at this pin with a pitching wedge, clubbing down. I hit this one a bit too smooth and just tried to control it, and it just ended up being short. Bit annoying, that one. We still have a birdie putt from the fringe from 55 foot away. And that was a very mediocre effort there. And the 15-footer for par stops close. And we card another bogey and move on.
Bogey with no drama.
And Leasowe Golf Club, it was quite busy on this day, quite a few 4-balls around, and it makes sense, it's close to Liverpool City. And also I didn't see any bogeys on the course, everyone was walking, including myself. After those 3 downwind holes, we've turned around now, back into the sun, back into the breeze. This day was a great day to play golf with the weather. After a really good drive, we're going with a 26-degree hybrid to the green, and it was a bit of a stretch and it missed the green short.
Don't know, I think it's left. Hope there's no bunkers there. This is 23 yards from a bad lie.
Just a hack out of the thick stuff here. Anything on the green would be great, and then we have a 15-footer for par. And this was hammered, it races by the hole, didn't want to leave that one short. And with a 4-foot knee knocker coming back for the bogey. And never in doubt, the putt drops, we got a bogey with no drama on hole 15.
No more 3 putts.
Hole 16 is a medium length par 4, striking next 2, hardest hole on the back 9. It's downwind, thankfully. We hit a great drive that found the fairway. Around 170 yards in, going with the 6 iron. And it was a high tower shot, just trying to draw it in and just caught it massively heavy and hit a miss hit.
I'm getting tired now.
We still have a chance to hit the green in 3, but this sand wedge was bladed, unfortunately.
It's thin through the back, I think. I'm going to have to hit another one.
Yeah, that first one was over the back in the gorse bushes. Take 2, not good news. Next one's much better.
It's right on line, the second one. See if we can get the 1-putt double bogey.
I said earlier, it's a day of the 5-foot putts. And it's another one.
5-footer.
And we just missed the 5-footer to the left. Can't make them all. And golf's a funny old game. We do the slowest lip out ever, and 3-putt from 5 foot away for a snowman, quadruple bogey, double par, whatever you want to call it. Not good news. Hole 17 is the last of the par 5s, playing much shorter on the GPS yardage, and there's loads of room down the right. It's into wind, but it's fine.
Down the right, but it's in play.
Just a smooth 7 wood here. Down the middle for the second shot. And this is a 9-iron here, and this was a miss hit as well. The lays at the flag at 104.
Have I thinned that?
This is 26 yards from the pin, hitting onto kind of a downslope there, so it's a bit defensive, but we still have a putt for par from medium range. And it had the line but just didn't hit it. And we card another bogey and move on.
That 18 footer was in, but I just didn't hit it.
And on to the final hole, which is a tricky par 3, playing back to the clubhouse. Into wind. It was westerly wind on this day, so it was into a lot of wind for me. I'm going with a 26-degree hybrid. Let's see if we can get it on the green. And it was hit out to the right, and the wind just gobbled it up. Kind of ballooned up as well, not for the first time today. Missed the green, short right, but it's fine. And eagerly watched by a few people on the balcony. We make it onto the green in 2.
This is longer than I wanted.
There's a 20-footer for par here. And the tripod just creates so much attention, and everyone was chatting to me from the balcony. It put a bit of extra pressure on this 4-footer now for bogey. And thankfully that one went in and didn't embarrass myself too much. So the final score was 93, 22 over, trying to get to 15 over or better, got nowhere near. But it's the first time I'm playing the course. Obviously the 2 quadruple bogeys and the triple bogey just killed the scorecard. It's very tough to recover after that, but there was some good golf in this game. Didn't putt very well on the back 9, but that's sometimes how it goes. You just got to take it head on and then keep moving forward. It was my first time playing at Leasowe Golf Club. I've said that a few times already. And it's an affordable place to play. Green fees were around £35 on the day I played. It's links turf, so it must drain well year round, so it's playable all year. And yeah, it's a different challenge. The bunkers are very tough, as you could see by my round. Greens were rolled really well. All the putts I missed are my fault, nothing to do with the greens. And yeah, and some nice views as well on the front 9. One unique feature of this golf club is Leasowe Castle is built into the grounds, and there's a hotel here attached to the castle. This was built in the 16th century. It's an interesting painting here. And the castle and the hotel, you can stay at the hotel's 3-star, and you can get a sea view room and see the golf course as well. So if you're visiting, then it might be an ideal place to stay. And another thing, the balcony is amazing at the clubhouse. You can see, I think 3 or 4 greens from the clubhouse. So you can just, it's just a lovely place to have a drink post round, and yeah, just watch people struggle, either succeed or struggle, as I did in that bunker when I took 4 shots to get out. That was right next to the clubhouse, so I'm sure a couple of people watching me chuckling. That's the way golf goes. Here's me doing some much needed putting practice after the round, practicing those 5-footers, plenty of which I missed on the course. The score wasn't so good today, but enjoyed the game. New course ticked off, and learned something about bunkers today. Cheers everybody. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoy playing and making it, and see you on the next one. Signing off.